guys, I'm here today with Elina Donaldson. She is an interior designer and the owner of Simplicity by Elina. I asked her today to do our 5 at 5 series and she agreed. So if you're ready, Elina, we'll jump into our questions.
Yes,
all right,
sure.
Great.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. All right, question number 1. In 1 minute or less, tell us a little bit about you and your business.
Okay, well, hey everyone, I'm Elina and I'm born and raised in Sweden, in a small town in northern Sweden. I moved to Annapolis 10 years ago now.
Wow, it's been
and
10
been
years,
calling this
yeah.
my home now. And I live here with my family of 4, 2 children, and we love to enjoy the outdoors here and travel when we can. That's a big source where I find inspiration for my interior design work as well. So like Megan said, I'm the owner and designer of the full service design studio called Simplicity by Elina. We do residential work mostly, and we focus on the design philosophy of creating a warm and textured home fit for your lifestyle.
Awesome.
So it's a lot about, function combined with a beautiful space, but it has to work for your everyday life.
I love that. Question number 2. What makes you different or stand out from other people in your field?
Well, first of all, my background and my culture coming from another country, but also interior design is my second career. And before I decided to pursue my passion for interior design, I'm actually an engineer by trade, and I learned that I can actually utilize a lot of my skills in my previous career in the interior design business. So I really, like that. I think, and thanks to my background, I'm very mindful of detail and how things work, and also the synergies of how everything comes together. A lot of interior design is a lot of kind of like a building a puzzle. It's a process from going from a vision and idea to, step by step, making a place, a space feel very special and unique to the client I work for.
Absolutely. And it seems like you may pull from some of your Scandinavian roots too.
Oh, absolutely. I think I put a tremendous energy in everything I do. And that's the fun thing with running your own business. You actually have a passion for it, and you can almost work forever, right? Which is good and bad. But but I think in general, I do value processes a lot. So I make sure that I take my client through the process before we start working to make the whole experience easy and less stressful for my clients. And in general, I try to live my life with, as a designer, as with my family and friend, according to the Scandinavian concept of lagom hygge, which basically means promote the balance in your life when it comes to everyday life. How much time you spend working versus your leisure time. It's also about creating the moments in your life to make sure that you feel that you have a mindful life and not just stressing around. So that's about lagom, and hygge is about creating the coziness and togetherness in your home. It's creating the feeling of having a home where you feel calm and safe and secure, and where you can make memories with your family and friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen so much of your work, and I can say that that's definitely, you're accomplishing that in what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's awesome. All right, question number 3. What is something that you used to find challenging or maybe intimidating that you've overcome, and how did you do that?
It's a lot, but I strive to always, make the best work I can for my clients. And I've been coming to realize that I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, which is in general kind of good when you run your own business, However, sometimes it tends to kind of slow me down a little bit, and I spend too much time on small details that's actually really good enough already. But I do think I'm learning over time that running a business, you always have to refine and redo things. So it's a process, and I'm trying to live after this quote that I really like: done is better than perfect. So it's all about trying to focus on the progress forward instead of getting stuck in details and perfectionism.
That is so true. Just getting out there and doing it, and then going back and fine-tuning some of those details.
Exactly.
So absolutely, that's awesome. Question number 4. What is some advice that you would give to someone who wants to start their own small business but just doesn't know where to start?
Yeah, I've been there myself. So first of all, it's really important to figure out your why, what you're passionate about. So I feel when you know your why, then it's easier to overcome obstacles that comes on your way when you're running your business and starting your own business.
Absolutely.
I think that's very, very important. Secondly, I think it's really crucial to surround yourself with people that can actually push you when you get too comfortable and lazy in a space, or another side can support you when you're sometimes too hard on yourself.
Yeah, or even hold you accountable.
Or even hold you accountable.
Yeah,
it's very
absolutely.
important. That's
That
very
is important.
key. Yeah, I agree.
All right, last and final question.
Yeah.
How can women in business help support other women in business?
There's so many things, right? I mean, what comes to my mind is really try to buy as much as you can from women-owned business. Buy locally, women-owned, and promote it. When you buy something, you do something you like, talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it to friends and family. If you do social media, promote it on social media, right?
Yeah.
Also, I think it's important to maybe find like a little entrepreneur group or find a network that can help you. I love like mastermind groups, which you get together with peers and you can learn and support each other in the journey of building your business.
I know you've done that before. It's so helpful, just meeting other women who think like you and then other women you can learn from. That's awesome.
It's very inspirational, and because sometimes running your own business can feel a bit lonely, and it's a good way of getting together, and because we all kind of struggling with the same things.
Yeah, and while your businesses may be different, you really can connect on different levels.
Absolutely.
So awesome. Alina, thank you so much. This has been so awesome to have you. I really appreciate your time, and I will post some of Alina's work here after this video, and join us next week for our next 5 and 5 session. See you all soon.
Thank you, Megan.